Happy Tuesday, May 16th. I'm keeping my glasses on because there's a lot of stuff to go through. Today, we're talking about 3 things you need to know about real estate in the Silicon Valley living. If you want to take a look at our website or our YouTube channel, it's at Silicon Valley Living, by the way. Okay, here's what you need to know before you buy a house with a pool in it. Now, I always say that pools are love them or leave them type of affair. You either want to have a house with a pool in it or you don't. And this article goes through the pros and cons of having a pool. Now, when I was a kid, I had a pool, and well, I didn't have a pool. My parents had a pool with their house, the house that they owned, and I hated it because although I used it, I also had to take care of it. It was one of my chores. I mowed the lawn, took out the garbage, and took care of the pool. I was the pool boy. So I've never had a house with a pool in it. We had an association membership with the pool down the street for a while. Now the kids don't want to swim anymore, so we don't do that, which I kind of miss. I like going and swimming and all that because you do enjoy a pool. There's nothing better than being outside and getting some sun and some fresh air and some vitamin D and swimming and exercise, right? And you can invite people out over, and it's a community thing. I totally get it. The maintenance part kills me though, because you're spending $400 or $500 a month on a pool. So a pool can add to your landscape. It can add to your look and feel. I knew people up in Folsom where they bought a brand new house, plain dirt, slate, nothing but blank, dirt everywhere. And they put a pool in and they completely hardscaped it. And it was amazing. It's just an amazing thing, right? You can totally enjoy it. Pools can increase your home's value. That's subjective. You can either want a house with a pool in it or you can't, and you have to maintain it. And there's pools that are not maintained. As a matter of fact, I have a house coming up that has a pool in it and needs to be maintained. It has leaves, it has cracks. It's just a typical, every 15 to 20 years, you have to have that pool resurfaced, right? So although it increases the value of the home, there's maintenance issues, which is the next thing. It's a con. It's cleaning and maintenance. I said this before. You do have to maintain a pool. Otherwise, it will turn green. And you don't want to let your pool turn green, because then you're talking about having to shock it. It's going to cost you a couple $100 to have a pool guy come out and fix it. And it's a total pain. And then you have to redo the filters. It's not fun. And you have to maintain the machinery behind there, the heater, the pump, and the filters and all that stuff. And it's just, you have to know chemicals. When we transfer a house now, we have to have 4 of 13 safety devices or parameters on that pool, whether it's a fence, a cover, an alarm. Alarms are on the doors, lock gates, etc. There's a whole list of different things that you have to be aware of so you protect youngins, because youngins might not know how to swim, or they might do something stupid and fall in, and we don't want that to happen. So safety is a huge concern, which leads to higher insurance costs, right? Again, if you're having it, if you want to have a pool, by all means, have a pool. There's nothing wrong with it. I love having a pool. There's nothing better than jumping in your pool and then getting out and then having a quick shower and then going on your day, right? There's nothing better than that. But there's a lot of problems behind it. Well, not problems. Variables that you have to give up. Again, it might not always be a good thing for resale. Now, I always say there's 40% of the people love pools. They want to have a pool. 40% of the people don't want to have a pool. And then there's 20% that they don't care one way or another. So when you have a pool, you're dealing with a smaller selected portion of people. So keep that in mind when you do buy a house with a pool in it, or if you have a house with a pool in it and you're selling it, understand you're not going to appeal to everybody that has a pool. All right, enough said. Next thing, single family home for $460,000. That's right. We're actually talking about it today. So hang back. Is housing back? I think it is. I don't think it matters how high the rates are. I think people are understanding that 6%, or actually what the numbers are today, are 6.67. I don't think that's hurting anybody. I think if you can afford it, you're going to go with it, and that's that. I had 19 offers on a listing this last week, and it went way over what we expected. Way over. Just like this one here in Tollgate. Actually, this one right here. We'll go into this in a minute. Let's take a quick look at these. Right? I want to do client full. There. All right. This one is Tollgate. Do you the numbers real quick. It sold for $6.25 million and 96% of list price. Look at this thing. That is gorgeous. Again, these are not my listings. If you want it, I have a list of the MLS numbers and everything inside. If you want to know who sold these, I can happily show you. So I have a feeling this is an older house. It was just updated. Just has that feeling of boxiness, low ceilings. Not to say it's a bad thing, but I mean, it's beautiful. Look at this thing. Look at that bedroom. Tray ceiling. That's a tray ceiling, not a coffered ceiling. If you ever want to know the difference between a tray and a coffered ceiling, let me know. I actually learned that. Yeah, Anderson windows. Everything that was done in this is top notch, guys. Beautiful home. Okay. It was 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 5,300 square foot home on almost an acre and a half. And it is built in 1988. Sold in 9 days. Oops. Okay. Again, listed at 6.5. Somebody got a deal for $250,000 under list price, or 96% of list price. Now, Pierce, let's take a look at Pierce. I got to do this quick. I have 4 more minutes because I have to go talk to my doc. $460,000. Could you believe it? Do you believe that you could actually buy a house for under $500,000 in San Jose, California? Holy moly. But look at this thing. It's not the most appealing property. Looks a little beat up. Looks a little rented. I've been through this. This is a busy street. So once you get off of, if you're on Vine or Almaden, you're going north, you need to get back on the freeway, you go through this street right here. And it's a busy street. Wow, nice and muddy. Look at that. This is definitely an investment property, but you could just look at the quality, lack of maintenance. It's older. I'll swear it's like 100 years old. No, it's not. It says it's 2023. That's such a lie. 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,152 square feet on a 3,600 acre park right next to 87. And it's actually like, I think it backs into 280. No. Let's see. Oh, look, it's a flag lot too. It's a flag lot. Look at that. Wow, I would not want that house. Just goes to show there's a house for everybody. Now, this is a great little talk right here. This is what we're seeing, people. People are buying houses like you would not believe. Now, this one is completely updated. It has, I didn't see this. No PG&E bills. Santa Clara City has their own PG or electric and gas. So Santa Clara, one of the best things about Santa Clara is that they run their city like a business. It's very efficiently run, and they have their own electricity that comes in. So it's a little less expensive. Cupertino schools, and it's Santa Clara, guys. You can't beat it. You're close to all the big tech. Look how close you are to the Apple Center, the Apple headquarters there. That's all downtown Santa Clara, right? It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,687 square foot, built in 1963. We'll quickly run through this. Very well maintained, original kitchen. Look at that. Look at that wallpaper. That's awesome. That's what people are buying these days. And that's about what this is about what we did. All right. So listed at 1.9, sold for 2.625, and it was 36%, 38% over list price. Okay, Calhoun, the lowest one is this guy right here in San Jose, 7 bedroom, 4 bath, 1,448 square feet. I think you have to sleep standing up in this house. Don't get me, I mean, don't, what do I know, right? But look at that. Yeah, look at that. Prep your house up, clean it up. That looks like me, limpy old fart. Yeah, not a whole lot to look at. Built in 1890, completely, I wouldn't say redone, but they say it's good for a 6 unit building. Listed at 1.2, sold for 8. Took almost 2 years to sell. There you go, 66.7. So is housing back? Yes, I think people are still selling. There, especially in the valley, especially in Santa Clara County, Silicon Valley, people are buying houses. Period. All right. We have 156 houses for sale or closed last week, which is a lot higher than the last couple of weeks, which is good. And inventory is going up, which is good. It needs to go up much higher. We need to be about 1,600, I think, to make it a healthy market. That's the problem. That's why houses are still going for over. And tomorrow we're going to talk about houses or areas for that are bad for investing. All right, I'm Vito Scarnecchia with Abitano. We'll see you out there.